Hi, welcome to my project presentation. My name is Mushimbe Mubiana, a student in cybersecurity. And the topic of my project is credential stuffing on this day of 14th of March 2025. And what is credential stuffing? Credential stuffing is a type of cybersecurity where attackers use stolen or linked username and password combinations to gain unauthorized access to accounts on different platforms, exploiting users' tendency to reuse credentials. The other definition is a type of security where hackers store the credentials and use them to unlock your accounts which has the same username and password to the exposed one. Significance of credential stuffing. We have financial consequences. Under financial consequences, we have financial losses, where credential stuffing attacks can lead to unauthorized transactions, resulting in significant financial losses for both individuals and organizations. We also have cost of remediation, which includes notifying affected users, resetting passwords, and implementing additional security measures can be substantial. Another significance is reputation and trust. Reputation damage is where credential stuffing breaches can erode customer trust and damage an organization's reputations. We also have operation disruption, where downtime and productivity loss. This is where credential stuffing attacks can cause downtime and resulting in productivity loss and decreased efficiency. We also have regulatory compliance, where we have fines and penalties. Non-compliance can result in significant fines and penalties, damaging an organization's reputation and financial stability. Lastly, national security. Under national security, we'll have compromise of sensitive information. Credential stuffing attacks can compromise sensitive information, including national security secrets and intellectual property. Overview: how credential stuffing works. The first one, we have acquisition of credentials, where attackers obtain stolen login credentials from previous breaches, phishing operations, or purchase them on darknet websites. The other one, we have automated login attempts, where hackers use automated tools such as bots or scripts to generate login attempts on a vast list of websites and online-based applications. Lastly, we have further exploitation. Once the attacker has logged in with a reused account, they can steal sensitive information, commit unauthorized transactions, or sell access to the compromised account. Types of credential stuffing. We have simple credential stuffing. Under simple credential stuffing, attackers use a single set of stolen credentials to try and gain access to multiple accounts. We also have advanced credential stuffing, where attackers use multiple sets of stolen credentials combined with other attack techniques such as phishing or malware to gain access to accounts. Lastly, we have credential stuffing as a service, where attackers offer credential stuffing services where they provide access to stolen credentials and automated to the other attackers. Characteristic of credential stuffing. High volume login attempts. Credential stuffing attacks involve a large number of login attempts, often from single IP address or a range of IP address. Use of automated tools. Attackers use automated tools such as bots or scripts to generate login attempts. Reuse of stolen credentials. Attackers reuse stolen credentials across multiple platforms, exploiting the fact that many users reuse the same login credentials. Tactics used by attackers in credential stuffing. Social engineering. Attackers use social engineering tactics to trick users into revealing their login credentials or to reuse passwords across multiple platforms. Phishing. Attackers use phishing emails, messages, or websites to trick users into revealing their login credentials. Lastly, malware. Attackers use malware such as keyloggers or password stealers to steal login credentials. Techniques used by attackers, and these are most usable by hackers. The first one, we have brute force attacks, where attackers use automated tools to try a large number of password combinations against targeted accounts. We also have dictionary attacks, where attackers use automated tools to try a list of words, phrases, and common passwords against a targeted account. We have also password spraying, where attackers use automated tools to try a single password against multiple accounts. We have credential stuffing, where attackers use automated tools to try stolen login credentials against multiple websites and online services. Procedures used by attackers in credential stuffing. Credential harvesting is where attackers collect stolen login credentials from various sources such as data breaches, phishing operations, or darknet websites. We have credential validation, is where attackers validate stolen login credentials using automated tools to ensure they are still active and usable. We also have account takeover. This is where hackers use validated login credentials to gain unauthorized access to targeted accounts. Lastly, we have data exfiltration. This is where hackers steal sensitive information such as personal data, financial information, or intellectual property from compromised accounts. Vulnerabilities or weaknesses exploited by attackers. The first one, we have password-related vulnerabilities, which is weak password, password reuse, and password storage. The second one, we have technical vulnerabilities. We have outdated software, misconfigured system, insufficient login and monitoring. Recommendations for preventing similar credential stuffing attacks. We have password management. Under password management, implement strong password policies. Use password managers. Enable multi-factor authentication. We also have authentication and session management, where you implement secure authentication mechanism, use secure session management, monitor for suspicious activity. Lastly, we have user education and awareness. Under that, we have conduct regular security awareness, encourage users to report suspicious activity, provide guidance on password best practices. In conclusion, by implementing these recommendations, organizations can significantly reduce the risk of credential stuffing attacks and protect their users' sensitive information. Thank you for watching this project presentation. We've reached at the end of the session. Thank you.